Now, generally speaking, are you good or bad when it comes to money?
I'm getting better. I say I'm getting better. I'm good. I'm good though. You know, it's always room for improvement. But I got my vices. I got my weaknesses.
Care to share what they are?
Jury, jury for sure. Yeah, mainly probably jury. Probably the one that throw me off. I could be doing real good, stacking towards the goal, and my jeweler will send me a picture or something. It's over. I'm going to grab it.
What is it about jewelry that just gets you excited like that?
I don't know, man. It's like I've been in the jewelry since I was born, for real. Like, I always had some type of jewelry on my whole life, and even just watching like the rap videos and all that, just when I was younger, like I used to look at the rappers' jewelry and learn their watches and they chains and see when they get a certain other level of success, how they jewelry then changed. And then when I started getting money, just learning different jewelry, diamond quality and watches that hold value, just I don't know, it's just something I just always been into. I can't really explain it. Something I was born with, I guess.
Is jewelry necessary for a rapper?
Nah, it's not necessary. It depends on the rapper. It depends on the rapper and what they preaching, what they talking about. Now, if they talking about ice and jewelry, yeah, you gotta show them that shit. They want to see it. But if you ain't really coming with that angle, nah, it's not necessary.
Are you addicted to it?
Yes, most definitely addicted to it.
Was it an instant addiction to jewelry, or did it take some time to grow before it became an addiction?
I think it was instant. I think it was instant. Yeah, as soon as I got some money, I went right to the jewelry store. And the more money I started getting, the more jewelry I got to getting.
Remember your first piece of jewelry?
That I bought for myself, or
Sure.
just had. I bought for myself. I think it was like a rose gold Jesus piece with a rose gold chain. It was when I was in high school. I had some rose gold Cardis.
And it was real?
Oh yeah, most definitely. It ain't had no diamonds in it. It was like solid rose, The diamonds and all that came later.
Ever wore fake jewelry in your life?
Nah, not that I know of, Not that I know of. I ain't never intentionally went and bought some fake jewelry, Like never did that. Now, if some jewelry got down on me with something, I don't know, but no, I ain't never just like, give me that fake one. Like, hell no.
I know sometimes when people are growing up too, even when they're, younger in age, they might not have enough money to afford a certain piece of jewelry, so they may get something fake just for the time being.
Right. No, I ain't never approached the jewelry game like that. It was like if I can't do it right, I ain't gonna do it at all. So, cause the jewelry really be for me. It ain't for the other person. Like, it's for me. Like, it's an accomplishment for me.
Have you tried to quit this addiction?
Yes, I have. I've tried to. Been like, all right, when I get this watch and this chain, I'm done. I don't need nothing else. It's the top watch and chain right now. And man, you think of something quick as hell, something else to get.
Has anyone in your inner circle or immediate family tried to intervene with this jewelry addiction?
Yeah, they done told me, like, you need to slow down. You got all the watches you want. You got all the chains, but no, I come up with something why I should buy this. Like, no, this watch gonna go up. This is an investment. Like, or I need a new chain. Like, I'm tired of this chain. I don't like it no more.
Has it ever cost you a relationship with a significant other?
Nah, it ain't bad. Like, you know, like I'm just a fiend, just fucking my life up. It's just, you know, that's just one of my things. Like, do some people like to buy cars, and some people like to gamble, whatever. Mine, I like to buy jewelry. But now that I'm getting older, I'm buying more jewelry that hold value. I'm buying jewelry that's assets. You know, I ain't buying just blowing my money on shit that don't really hold value.
Now, for somebody watching that might not know the difference, are you able to explain that?
I mean, like for example, like a 41 presidential Rolex. If you would have bought that before the pandemic, you probably would have got it for about probably 31,000. Rolex is about 37, early 40s now. You know, Sky Dweller. You know, you could have bought. I bought a Sky Dweller for 36, 37,000. Like 2 years back. Watch is like 52,000 right now. You know, Paddock. You know, you could have caught a Paddock for about 80. Now they like the rose gold one. That one 165 right now. You know, my man's bought one for 100 a while ago. That's 65,000 he made off that watch. So you want to buy the stuff that hold value. You know?
Now, are we talking plain Jane stuff or bust down?
Plain, most definitely. You know, bust downs. It's a market for the bust downs too, but the plain ones, they hold more value for sure.
You're rocking bust down today.
Yeah, I got a good deal on that one, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a damn good deal on that one.
When it comes to some of these plain Jane watches that you're talking about, are you collecting them or are you wearing them as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear them.
Okay.
You know, they gonna look good while you investing. It's gonna look good on your arm, you know.
And how do you decide what you wear when you wear it? Like, for instance, today, I mean, it's crazy when it comes to jewelry. I know you, you know, from afar. I don't know you personally, but I know you from afar through social media, your music, things of that nature. And I know on the outside looking in, jewelry's a big thing for you or a big deal for you. And one of my first comments to you when I saw you in the lobby coming up the elevator, I said, I forgot what I said exactly, but something like,
I'm modest.
yeah, you're modest today. Because
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing you with a big chain, big piece,
Yeah.
several items. And that was the first thing I said to you, relatively speaking, you know, when we had conversations. So that was the first thing I noticed.
Right.
So just curious how you decide what, like today, you're just two chains, very simple, bracelet, watch, looks very simple.
I mean, I don't know. I guess like this. I guess it come with age. Like the older I've been getting, like I look at all my big pieces. It's just like I ain't really feeling it like that no more. You know, like it kind of look tacky to me a little bit. You know, but don't get me wrong. Like if it's a big event or something, I might throw on all that shit. You know, but for the most part, I'm probably got on, you know, just a little diamond link with a memorial piece or something with one of my loved ones that passed, or a cross. You know, like I ain't walk around with this just hella jewelry on all the time. You know.
Yeah, and just curious when you decide, like when you wear something plain Jane versus something with a little bit of ice on it.
I don't know. Ice really is like for events, like step out. You know, like time to shine. Plain Jane is like it's like every day, but that could be step out too. You know, because the plain Janes, they hold weight. You know, if you know jewelry, you'll know a plain Jane that probably costs 4 bust downs if you really know your shit. So, you know, depends on how you feeling.
What do you do with older pieces? Like just how you mentioned, you kind of feel like it could be a little tacky for you at this stage of where you're at in life. Do you keep it as, I don't know, something for nostalgic purposes, something for history purposes, just always keeping in your collection? Is it something that you sell, melt down, do something else with?
Man, I had some old pieces I tried to like melt down or sell back. Man, the shit they was gonna give me for them pieces was crumbs. So I was like, nah, fuck that, I keep it. I give it to my son. You know, like my son got a lot of my old charms. And he got his own jewelry collection. But yeah, I just give it to my son, you know, or I might put it on for an album cover or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's really like a painting, you know, like it just sit there.
And when it comes to maybe some of the plain Jane items that you've purchased over the years, is that something you've actually sold and made money off of, or it's just something you're just still collecting at this point?
No, I done sold some. You know, I done sold some, upgraded to different watches and, you know, made profit off of some. I ain't ever lost on none. I ain't ever lost on no watches.
When it comes to selling them, are you selling them to is it like a private transaction from a person to a person, or is it selling it to another jeweler?
Another jeweler.
Okay.
Another jeweler, yeah.
And I know you mentioned earlier in this conversation an example of how a Rolex before the pandemic is a little bit more in value now and things of that nature. Do all plain Jane items always go up, or does it fluctuate? Can it come back down in value? Is it based off of what the rate of gold is at that point in time, for example, for like a presidential Rolex, or what?
I don't know. See, that part, I ain't 100% sure on, like.
Okay.
But the jewelers I do kick it with, they say, like, you know, the Rolexes, they there to stay. You know, like, they ain't going down and nothing like that. But, yeah, I'm not 100%, you know, like.
If it fluctuates or not?
Yeah, I ain't 100%. It's like the real estate, the real estate game, you know.
Now, today's pieces that you have on, care to share the jeweler for these items?
Yeah, I got these diamond chains from Golden Sun, from my man's Gary. Got the bracelet from Gary, and I got the Patek from my man's Brad at Zeman's. Earrings, Golden Sun.
Now, why use different jewelers? Why not just everything from one jeweler?
I mean, one jeweler might have a better deal at the time, you know? Like, you got some jewelers that's, you know, they better at certain things than other jewelers, or, you know, you just gotta really just shop around, you know, before you spend your money. It's your money, so, you know, spend it where you want to spend it, and get the best deal for the best quality. You know, just because this jeweler telling you, oh, this gonna cost 80,000 or 50,000, this jeweler might have it for lower, but you gotta look around.
Do other jewelers ever feel some type of way knowing that you've dealt with other jewelers?
Yeah, but they know, you know, I'm not gonna hide it. Like, they know, they know the jewelers I fuck with, so, you know, it's cool.
Care to share how much these items you're wearing today cost?
Man, the diamond chains, I got the diamond chains a while ago, so it's probably like 50. It's like a little 50. Bracelet, man, forgot what I even paid for this motherfucker. I don't know, I got a deal on it, so I don't be trying to reveal my deal.
Okay.
My deal numbers, because they be like, don't tell nobody, you know.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah, but the Patek, you know, this in the 100 club. I ain't gonna put the exact number on it, but it's in the 100 and up club.
When it comes to your history of jewelry, ever knocked out a diamond in any of your pieces?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I done knocked plenty diamonds. And sometimes I ain't even knock it out. I just look down and damn diamond it fell out. That's common.
Ever had an item break on you?
I'm sure I have. One don't really come to mind right now, but I'm sure I have. A lot of that should be common, you know, just wear and tear. Just go get it fixed. You know, you got a relationship with jewelry. You're just gonna take care of it and gonna charge.
Ever flat out lost an item?
Yes. Yeah. When I was younger. When I was like in 6th grade, I had like a platinum pinky ring with baguettes and round diamonds in it. I lost that motherfucker playing with my friend. I was sick. My daddy was sick. My mom was sick. I was in 6th grade with a goddamn pinky ring. Like, what y'all expect?
Was it something, I don't even know if you even know that young, was it something that was covered under someone's jewelry insurance policy?
Oh no, hell no. We didn't even know what jury insurance was back then.
Ever had an embarrassing moment with any of the jewelry items in the past?
No, not really. One time I was at a show and I had this bracelet that said like by look all the way around. It fell off like at a show.
Ouch.
And luckily one of the fans was like grabbed it for me, like, oh, yeah. And the thing was always loose, you know what I'm saying? But that could have went bad, real bad.
Was it before heavy social media where everything is like filmed and documented and
No,
put
it
out?
was the social media era,
Okay.
you know, but it wasn't embarrassing. It was just really like, damn, I could have lost my whole fucking bracelet. Like, it was really scary. Like, shit.
Now, aside from your jewelry, and you kind of mentioned this a little earlier when you used to study rappers or look at other rappers and their jewelry and their upgrading and things of that nature. Favorite chain in hip hop of all time?
Oh man, that's a hard question right there. You say of all time.
Yeah.
Damn.
And if you don't have an answer to this, maybe just me asking you this, there's a certain rapper's chain that just comes to your...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, one did. The Rockefeller. Jay-Z's Rockefeller. I ain't gonna say that's the hardest, but that represents so much, you know, like that's an iconic piece right there.
Was it like the all white
Yeah, the
Rockefeller
white one,
chain?
the white one. But the gold one too, with the Cuban, with the thick Cuban. That's like, if I was to ever get in a situation with Rock Nation or something, time for me to get my Rockefeller charm, I want the gold one with the thick gold Cuban. You know what I'm saying? Like Biggie Cuban.
Now, on the
Yeah.
opposite end of the spectrum, ugliest chain in hip hop of all time.
Ah, man, there's so many ugly ass chains. I ain't got to put nobody just on blast, but it's some tacky shit out there, man. It's a lot of tacky shit.
Do people treat you different with jewelry on versus with it off?
Yeah. You know, you walk into a like a store, like a Louis Vuitton or something, and you know they see that paddock on your wrist, they gonna talk to you a little different. You know, they gonna follow you around the store and make sure they get the sale. You know what I'm saying? Or it's fucked up. It be like that sometimes, but I mean it's how life is sometimes. You know, people gonna size you up. You know, like for example, me and you about to do business about something, and you walk in with your shoes fucked up, and you talking about all this money you want to spend. I look at you like you on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
On the opposite end of the spectrum, on that note, do you think people have overcharged you?
Nah, cause
Thinking-
I ain't never been no fool, like, you know, when it come to things like that.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah.
Do rappers treat you different with jewelry on versus jewelry off?
Yeah, I would think so. I always had jewelry on, so I don't know, but I would think so. You know, cause you know it's all about perception. You know, like when you first meet somebody, like you know you automatically just sizing them up, like you know, like not counting their pockets, but you know you just seeing what type of person it is, how they carry themselves, and jewelry represent that. You know, jewelry could say what level you on. Like, you know, I'm on some big dog shit. You know, you gotta be a big dog to have this shit on. So I ain't got time to be playing. You know, so jewelry represents you for sure.
Okay, I want to ask you this, and we sidestepped with the jewelry conversation, but I want to finish this money conversation I was having with you.
Cool.
Let me pull it back up. Yeah, okay, so when we were talking about money, and I asked you originally, are you good or bad with it? You said it's something you're working on, something you're bettering yourself on, something of that nature. Ever sought professional help when it came to money?
Or like accountant or something?
Yeah, financial advisor, things of that nature.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, just to learn like financial literacy and uh, taxes and things to do with my money. You know, most definitely.
Sometimes you hear in the news of things going wrong, though. Accountants, bad accountants, issues with accountants, bad financial advisors duping clients.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to your personal experience, never had those type of issues, never dealt with the wrong person, things of that nature.
Yeah, luckily for me, I ain't dealt with that, But even with around, them, I'm not just loose, because it's financial advisor. Like, you should put your money over here, and it's like if it's something I'm not familiar with, I'm straight on it.
What's your biggest financial regret dealing with money over the years?
Regret.
Yeah.
Mm.
Something you wish never happened, you wish you never spent it on. There's a financial mistake.
I done made a lot of financial mistakes, like where I trying to help people with certain things, and they just fucked it all up. And man,
Biggest financial regret, if you have one.
biggest financial regret.
Yeah. Could be when you were younger, something recent.
Yeah, probably when I was younger. I was making money and not planting it in the right places, blowing it, being young. You know, I look back at it now like, damn, I could have did this and that with that damn money, but instead went and fucked it up. But you live and you learn. You gotta experience some shit just to learn from it. Gotta do dumb shit so you can get wisdom.
What's the smartest thing you've done with your money so far? If that was maybe a financial regret, what's the opposite of that?
Smartest thing I've done with my money.
Yeah.
Well, a long time ago. I can't tell you what year because I can't remember, but my mama, she had came to me and was like, it's this new form of music coming out called iTunes. And it costs, I forgot how much money it was. It costs such and such dollars to put your album on there. And she just kept talking about it. I remember I had like a couple dollars in my pocket and I was just like, all right, well, just pay for it. Whatever, pay for it. And gave her the money. And shit, that changed my life, iTunes. But yeah, investing in the music, man. Investing in the music. Smartest shit I ever did with my money.
Can money buy happiness?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Whoever said it can't ain't made enough money. I don't know if it's gonna keep you happy, but it'll change your mood for a minute. It'll for sure put a smile on your face. Might not last too long, but hey, it'll help.
I also want to piggyback on something you just said. When you said music was the smartest thing I think you ever did or invested in, I can't remember what you said, but something along those lines. Why? Why did you say that? Smartest?
I mean, cause I'm still getting money today off music. That I've invested in years ago. Like my first solo project. I put money into that, put it on iTunes and all of that, and I still get money today from it. That's something I can pass to my kids. So yeah, that's for sure was like, and that helped build the platform, for everything else, because everything else really comes from the music, like all my other ventures.